In the vastness, where the stakes are eternal salvation and the battleground stretches across the fabric of creation, a showdown of biblical proportions was set to unfold. This wasn't just about asserting dominance, it was about defining the essence of heavenly rule. The day Archangel Michael showed Satan who truly commands the heavens wasn't just a moment of triumph, it was a declaration of eternal sovereignty. Holding sway over the celestial realms isn't merely about wearing the crown. It's about being the adversary everyone aspires to surpass, yet must acknowledge as supreme. And that was precisely the setting when Satan, with his rebellion, sought to challenge the established order. Michael, the archangel, wasn't just coming off a series of victorious engagements in the spiritual realm, asserting God's will against the forces of darkness. He had transformed the very role of heaven's defender, reshaping the battle between good and evil. But just when it seemed he stood unchallenged as the commander of the heavenly hosts, a defiant Satan emerged, eager to contest the authority and disrupt the divine harmony. Satan's insurrection was bold, but Michael's response was nothing short of legendary. The heavenly host might have been the established power, yet Satan's challenge in the dispute over Moses' body was a testament to his audacity. Michael, however, wasn't merely the defender of the divine decree. He was a strategist, a warrior who played the long game, understanding the intricate dynamics of celestial warfare. The confrontation wasn't just about might. It was a battle of wits and wills, where the very essence of divine authority was contested. Michael, standing firm, demonstrated not just superiority in battle, but the depth of his commitment to the divine order, proving to Satan and all of creation who truly held dominion in the heavenly realm. From that moment, the rivalry between Michael and Satan became the stuff of legend, a cosmic clash that set the heavens ablaze. Michael had not only defended the throne, but had shown all of creation who was the true guardian of the cosmos. In this celestial drama, Michael's victory was more than just a defeat for Satan. It was a proclamation that in the kingdom of heaven, there was only one who could claim ultimate supremacy. Michael, the most valorous of all archangels. His being, forged from the luminous threads of divine light, stood as a symbol of unwavering strength and purity amidst the cosmic dance. Michael's legacy transcended the records of triumphs. It was inscribed in the essence of the universe itself, a tribute to his guardianship over all that is virtuous and hallowed. His odyssey was marked by epic trials and starlit victories. Each obstacle overcome, each foe vanquished, only heightened Michael's renown as the guardian of the heavens. He who marshaled the angelic legions against uprisings, his blade ablaze with sacred fire. Slicing through the gloom of rebellion, Michael's victories were not mere feats of strength but of moral conviction, each confrontation a testament to the eternal struggle between light and shadow. Against the serene backdrop of heavenly accord, one figure rose as the symbol of defiance and ambition: Satan. Once among the most radiant of heaven's beings, his beauty and intellect stood unmatched. Yet, hidden beneath this facade of splendor was a heart that thirsted not for servitude, but for dominance. This relentless lust for power sparked his ultimate insurrection, a cataclysm that rent the veil of heavenly peace. Satan's descent was as spectacular as it was sorrowful. Hurled from the celestial heights, his defiance turned to shackles, dooming him to an eternity of warfare against the divine mandate. Yet even in defeat, Satan's will did not falter. His revolt morphed into a dark quest against the Creator, an unending effort to overthrow divine rule and taint the souls of the universe. Creation and echoes of annihilation intertwine in an ageless dance. Michael and Satan emerged as the embodiments of virtue and vice. Their conflict was destined to eclipse time itself, a saga of divine loyalty versus insurgent ambition between the sentinel of the heavens and the usurper of the cosmic throne. As they prepared for their defining clash, the air vibrated with the anticipation of imminent warfare. This was no mere skirmish for supremacy, but a duel for the soul of existence itself. The contention over Moses' remains was merely the spark that ignited their age-old enmity, a conflagration set to bathe the heavens in light and cast long shadows over the fabric of the universe. In the unfolding epic, every being, every star and nebula bore witness to a duel that would etch its mark on the annals of time. The intertwined fates of Michael and Satan were set to inscribe their most profound chapter in the eternal chronicle of the heavens. As the twilight of Moses' earthly journey approached, a hush fell over the realms. The moment was solemn, marking the end of an era and the beginning of contention that would reverberate through the ages. At the heart of this divine drama was not merely the soul of a prophet, but the destiny of worship itself. Satan, ever the usurper, saw in Moses' demise an opportunity to ensnare humanity in the chains of idolatry, to divert their worship from the Creator to the created. His plan was cunning, aiming to transform Moses' final resting place into a shrine of misplaced veneration, a beacon for those lost in the maze of worshipping the tangible over the transcendent. But standing against this tide of potential corruption was Michael, the unwavering defender of divine will whose very essence opposed the distortion of true faith. In this high-stakes chess game between the forces of light and darkness, both adversaries unveiled their strategies with acumen. Satan, with his guile, sought to manipulate humanity's grief and reverence for Moses into a tool for his grand design. His tactics were subtle, weaving threads of temptation into the fabric of their mourning, meant to ensnare souls in the worship of a mere mortal's memory. Michael, however, countered with a strategy not of confrontation, but of concealment. His approach was not to engage directly in battle over Moses' remains, but to shield them from the world, to hide them in a place untouched by mortal eyes or demonic schemes. This was a battle fought in the shadows, where the might of swords was replaced by the power of divine discretion. The Archangel's wisdom shone brightly against the dark plots of Satan. Michael knew that the battleground was not the physical realm, but the hearts and minds of humanity. By keeping Moses' resting place a secret, he safeguarded the sanctity of divine worship, ensuring that reverence for God remained untainted by the idolatry Satan sought to instigate. The confrontation, though unseen by mortal eyes, was a spectacle of cosmic proportions. Here the champions of heaven and hell stood opposed, their wills clashing like thunderbolts across the sky. Michael, in his celestial armor, radiated a light so pure it pierced the veil of deception woven by Satan. And when words were finally exchanged, it was Michael who spoke with the authority of the heavens themselves, declaring, "The Lord rebuke you." This was no mere dismissal, but a profound assertion of divine sovereignty, a reminder that true power resided not in coercion or manipulation, but in the righteous decree of the Creator. This singular utterance marked the zenith of their celestial duel, a moment when the cosmic scales tipped decisively in favor of divine order. Michael's strategic masterstroke, coupled with his unwavering faith in divine authority, showcased a victory not just for the heavens but for the principle of sacred worship itself. The battle over Moses' legacy was emblematic of the eternal struggle between the forces of light and darkness, a vivid illustration of the enduring conflict over the souls and devotion of humanity. Michael's actions in the showdown over Moses' remains solidified his standing as the ultimate guardian of the divine decree and protector of the faithful. His wisdom, restraint, and unwavering devotion to the Creator became the stuff of legend, inspiring countless generations of angels and mortals alike. Michael's legacy was etched not only in heaven, but in the hearts of all who yearned for righteousness and truth. The victory over Satan illuminated Michael's role as a light of divine authority, a symbol of the eternal vigilance required to guard against the ever-present threat of corruption and idolatry. His triumph served as a poignant reminder of the ongoing struggle between the forces of light and darkness, a struggle that transcends time and space, playing out across the expanse of creation. The drama was but a chapter in an ongoing saga of significance. Their rivalry, emblematic of the eternal conflict between good and evil, continues to unfold, its chapters written in the hearts and souls of every being that calls the universe home. It teaches us the importance of humility before divine power, the virtue of wisdom over brute strength, and the critical role of faith in the face of adversity. These lessons encourage the faithful to trust in a higher authority, to seek guidance and protection through prayer, and to remain vigilant against the subtle temptations that threaten to lead us astray. In our own battles, whether they be of the spirit, mind, or heart, we can draw inspiration from Michael's example. His reliance on divine will, rather than personal might, to to triumph over Satan is a powerful model for confronting our challenges. We are reminded that in the grand scheme it is not our strength but our faith and our adherence to divine principles that will ultimately define our legacy. The epic confrontation mirrors our own quest for understanding, meaning, and purpose in a world fraught with challenges and temptations. By examining the virtues exemplified by Michael, humility, wisdom, and unwavering faith, we gain insight into how we might navigate our own lives with integrity and purpose. The battle between Michael and Satan teaches us that the true measure of strength lies in our commitment to what is righteous and true, and that in every moment of decision we have the opportunity to affirm our allegiance to the light. As we continue our journey through life, let the clash between Michael and Satan inspire us to live with courage, to seek wisdom in our choices, and to place our trust in the guiding hand of the divine. In doing so, we honor the legacy of Michael, the Archangel, and ensure that our own stories contribute to the ever-unfolding saga of good triumphing over evil. As the narrative of the confrontation fades into the echoes of eternity, we are left with a profound sense of the unseen war that rages beyond our mortal perception. This eternal conflict, while often invisible to the human eye, plays a significant role in shaping the destiny of souls and the course of history. We are invited then not merely to be passive observers of this drama, but to be active participants in the fight for goodness.